that the Texas Supreme Court has reached historic levels.
Like Robin and Paul are going to come if he comes. Like, it's a huge deal. You have to get him. So we're so happy that you came.
Not only do we need to restore balance to the Supreme Court,
Melissa, hi. I thought she might be with you.
Ricky actually got away to the beach. When I leave here tonight, citizens are told
You want a galaxy?
I want to Galveston for 1 day. Citizens are told to spend a lot of money, a lot of time in the lower courts. They don't deserve to be told to take them water to get the state. Citizens cannot have their cases timely resolved. The rule of law is not served. Just
not only that.
when money and special interest reach into the courtroom, the rule of law is not being served. And when our courts start treating jury trials as a failure of the jury system rather than the highest achievement of the American judicial system, then the rule of law is not being served. I want to be your Chief Justice. With your help, I will restore a new era of public trust to the Texas Supreme Court, accountable to the rule of law and to the United States Constitution and to the Texas Constitution. Thank you very much for having us all out here. God bless you. And God bless Texas. Thank you.
We definitely need to improve the balance on the Supreme Court.
I mean, most people don't know that. I'm going to do that. Okay. All right. You going to do it? I'm going to do it. All right.
Woody says he'll do it.
Most people don't understand.
Okay.
Yep. We have one.
We're going to move on to the next candidate. Judge Linda Yanez is our candidate for place 6 on the Texas Supreme Court. We're going to have a blue sweep on November the 4th.
We are.
You need to speak close.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good evening. I think I probably traveled the furthest to get here today because I live in the valley, right along the border. My name is Linda Yanez, and I am currently the Senior Justice on the 13th Court of Appeals. I was appointed by Governor Ann Richards in 1993. And have been reelected 3 times since. And when I was appointed, I became the first woman on my court and the first Latina ever to be an appellate justice in the state of Texas. And ladies and gentlemen, does the Supreme Court matter? Well, let me tell you. Karl Rove began his quest to take over the world with the Texas Supreme Court. The Republicans knew what they were doing. They know how important the judiciary is. And as Judge Jordan mentioned to you, and as I was, chatting with some of you in the group, all 9 of the current members of the court are Republicans, and that matters to us. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, then a little bit about why I'm running, and then how it is that everyone who's here is going to help us win. My journey started in the cotton fields of South Texas and the vegetable fields of Illinois. We live in a time of sound bites because we're trying to get our message out as quickly as possible. And if you look at my material, what we've done to sort of condense my biography is to say, I'm a farm worker who became a school teacher, who became a lawyer, who became a judge. That was my trajectory. And I'm also the mother of lawyers. I tell people that my grandson thinks that all women are lawyers. And you ladies, I took the Illinois bar exam when I was 8.5 months pregnant with my youngest daughter. So when she was getting ready to take the bar, I said, Amparo, you'll be great. You already sat through the bar exam. And in fact, she did. And she herself now is a part-time municipal judge in Houston. Ladies and gentlemen, when I went to law school, I went for a reason. I had a purpose. And as corny as it sounds, it was to go back to my community to work on issues that I had really cared about. That's why I started out as a legal aid lawyer with the Legal Assistance Foundation of Chicago. And then I came to Texas. I'm licensed in Illinois and in Texas, and came to work for legal aid in Texas. Ronald Reagan got elected president. He cut our funds. We couldn't do the work we wanted to do. So then I went into private practice. I then became regional counsel for the Mexican American Legal Defense Fund, working on predominantly voting rights issues. And I was on the litigation team that drew the district from which the first Latino was elected to Congress from the Midwest. I also worked on a case that went to the United States Supreme Court, where the court ruled in our favor that all children should get a public school education in Texas. And then I moved on, and I became a law teacher and was a clinical instructor at the Harvard Law School. And while I was at Harvard, President Clinton was elected president, and I served on the Clinton-Gore transition team, and I headed up the immigration team for the Clinton-Gore team. And then I get the call that the government